Have you ever had cabbage soup made like gołąbkis, which is stuffed cabbage? My grandmother used to make the stuffed cabbage and they were delicious. So I'm going to make a stuffed cabbage soup. So hang on and we'll see how this goes. Today I decided to make cabbage soup or gołąbki soup. My grandmother used to make the best gołąbkis, but this is soup. And if I don't put the rice in it, it's actually a nice cabbage soup that a lot of people use for weight loss. So I was trying to decide, did I want to do this in the crock pot? Then I thought, why do people use the crock pot anyway? Because it seems to me that it takes less time on the stove. So I decided to use my Dutch oven. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you the ingredients. We're going to put some onions in there. I'm going to use some oil to fry the hamburger and the ground pork. We're going to use 1 pound of hamburger and 1 pound of ground pork. I'm going to use about a half a cup of chopped onion. Onion is not necessary, but I tend to put onion in every single thing that I do cook. So I'm going to put onion in it. And then, of course, we have the cabbage. All the spices are back there. We're going to use 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Let's see. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And I'm going to use red pepper flakes, 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Then we're going to use the diced tomatoes. And true gołąbkis have rice in them. I made this a couple weeks ago and I put a cup of rice in. It was way too much. It absorbed all the liquid. So today I'm either going to put a half a cup of rice or I'm not going to put any rice at all. We're also going to be adding probably about 2 cups of beef bullion, beef broth, and I use Better Than Beef and make my own broth. So that's what we're going to do. I'm defrosting the meat right now because it was frozen in the freezer and I forgot to take it out. So I'll be right back when I get the meat out. I just put about a tablespoon of vegetable oil in the Dutch oven. I don't think you can see it, and I don't think you really need to see it. Now I'm going to turn the stove on. And I'm going to put it on probably medium to medium high because this is a large burner and it tends to get hot. So now I'm going to put the ground beef and the ground pork. They kind of look the same, but they're not. And I'm going to throw my onions in here now because I always put onions in. Whoops! I always put onions in my soup, which I told you. I hope you folks are having a good day. I am. I woke up this morning and it had snowed yesterday and through some parts of the night, and it's just beautiful outside. I'll try and show you a clip of it. The temperature is actually warm, so some of it will probably melt away, I hope, because I've been having a problem with getting my driveway plowed because the person who usually does it, his plow has broken, so I'm kind of in a pickle. And for financial reasons, I'd just like to not plow it. However, it's not a good safety thing because if an ambulance had to come down here, God forbid, or if a fire truck, I have a wood stove, that sort of thing, or if I fell and I couldn't get up. So there's all kinds of good reasons why I should have my driveway plowed. But where I live, it's really hard to find people that will do it for you. So that's the position I'm in, cooking cabbage soup and wondering how I'm going to clear the driveway. So maybe you guys have some ideas. See you in a bit. Okay, the meat is browned. So I'm going to start adding some more ingredients. I think what I'll do is I will add, I'm going to add the spices, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. You don't have to add the red pepper flakes. I just like red pepper flakes. So put those in the pot and stir them up. Now I'm going to open this jar of diced tomatoes. It's a 28-ounce jar, and a lot of people use the petite dice, but I actually like just the regular diced. I think they have a little more texture to them, I guess. Okay, into the pot she goes. Stir that up. Now I'm going to fill up this can with just some water, and I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of better than bouillon for now. I decided to use a tablespoon. I'm going to cover that, and I'm going to bring it up to a simmer and let it simmer for 15 minutes. And then we'll come back and we'll add the... Okay, the soup is bubbling away. So now I'm going to add the cabbage. And at this point, this is where you would add your rice. I'm choosing not to add rice this time because I want to keep the calories down or the carbs down. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make this kind of a diet soup for me because I need to be on a diet. It also needs some more liquid, so I'm going to add another can of water and another tablespoon of better than beef bouillon. Okay, now I'm going to let that simmer for about 30 minutes. And then we'll do a taste test and see how it came out. Time to check the soup. It's been simmering here for about a half hour. I think I should try and show you what it looks like in the pot. It looks fabulous. It looks really, really good. Now remember, I didn't put the rice in, so you could definitely put the rice in. That's more like a gołąbki, but I just did the cabbage. So, okay, here we go. It's really hot. It's delicious. I'm chuckling to myself as I'm saying it's delicious because every YouTube video that you watch that somebody cooks something, they say, oh, this is really good, this is delicious. It is actually really delicious. You need to try this. Oh my goodness. I can't stop eating it. This could be serious. Oh, that's hot. Well, like I said, you really need to try this. It is really delicious. Well, as you can tell, I'm still learning how to video. I'm still learning a lot of things, but I enjoyed this, and I especially enjoyed the soup. I think you should really try it. what I'd like you to do is to consider liking this video, subscribing, and writing a comment. Tell me, try the recipe and tell me how you like it, or share a recipe similar to this, or how you make it differently. I'm sure a lot of people make cabbage soup, but this is really good. So thank you very, very, very much for watching all of my videos, and thank you for liking and subscribing. You have no idea what it means to me. Thank you, my friends.